Most people aren't broke because they're careless. They're broke because they're doing exactly what they were told. Budget harder, save more, chase those high returns. Optimize every single expense. It all sounds so smart, so responsible. But what if the very strategies you believe are helping you are actually quietly making you poorer? Modern financial advice has one huge glaring problem. It focuses almost entirely on control instead of growth. You're told to track every dollar, cut every small pleasure, obsess over percentages, and constantly optimize your spending. But doing all this creates a dangerous side effect. You become an expert at managing scarcity, instead of getting good at creating abundance. Let's start with aggressive budgeting. On paper, it looks like the most responsible thing you can do. But when every single decision, from your morning coffee to a night out with friends, becomes a financial calculation, life turns into a constant state of restriction. And over time, that creates two very predictable outcomes: burnout and rebound spending. It's like a crash diet. People who restrict themselves too hard eventually snap and overspend. Not because they're irresponsible, but because the system itself is psychologically unsustainable for most people. You can't live in a spreadsheet forever. Now let's look at the obsession with high returns. Everyone wants to find the best investment. Higher yields, hot stocks, trending assets. The promise of quick gains is incredibly seductive. But chasing these high returns usually leads to a few disastrous behaviors: overtrading, making emotional decisions, buying at the absolute peak, and selling in a panic when the market dips. The constant pursuit of smart returns, the next big thing, often destroys long-term wealth. Why? Because consistency almost always beats short-term excitement. And patience, letting your investments grow over time, always beats trying to time the market. Then there's another common trap: extreme frugality. You hear it all the time. Cut the daily coffee, cancel all your subscriptions. Always buy the cheapest option available. At first, this feels like you're making real progress. You see your savings account tick up by a few dollars. But over time, something very subtle and damaging happens. You start making every decision based on price, instead of on value. You delay learning a new skill because the course costs money. You avoid networking opportunities because the event has a ticket price. You underinvest in yourself, in your own health, in your own knowledge. And the single biggest wealth driver in your entire life, your ability to earn more money, stays small and stagnant. Here's the uncomfortable truth that most financial gurus won't tell you. You can't save your way into real wealth. It's mathematically almost impossible for the average person. You can only grow your way there. And many of these smart money moves are actually designed to protect people who already have a lot of money, not to help you build it from the ground up. They are defensive strategies, not offensive ones. There's also a deep psychological trap hiding underneath all of this. Control feels like progress. Tracking your spending, fiddling with your budget, and optimizing your bills give you the illusion of being in charge, of making forward movement. But real financial progress often looks and feels uncomfortable. It looks like taking calculated risks. It looks like investing in uncertain opportunities that have a huge potential upside. It means spending money today to increase your future income tomorrow. It requires letting the slow, boring power of compounding do its work over decades. These actions feel less smart in the moment. They feel risky. But they're what actually build transformative wealth. The people who truly get ahead financially don't just manage their money well. They think differently. They actively buy back their time by outsourcing tasks. They invest heavily in skills that increase their earning power. They position themselves for upside, for opportunities that have asymmetric returns. And they accept short-term discomfort for long-term leverage. While everyone else is busy optimizing their expenses down to the last penny, these people are optimizing their entire life's trajectory. So here's the harsh truth. Many so-called smart money moves are just survival strategies dressed up as wealth-building advice. And survival strategies, by their very nature, don't create wealth. They create stability at best. And if your entire financial plan is designed only to protect what you already have, it will never ever multiply it. Smart money isn't about having perfect budgets, perfect market timing, or perfect discipline. It's about your direction of travel. Are your daily decisions building more options for your future? Or are they just reducing your current expenses? Because in the long run, wealth doesn't come from doing everything right. It comes from doing the right things that scale. If this changed how you see smart money advice, save this video and think about it. Because sometimes the safest, most recommended path is actually the one that keeps you stuck right where you are. Thanks for watching.